I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto,
I'm early.
listen.
You're early too then, aren't you? Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said, poop! Not surprised you're the next one. Why was everybody, like, ditching me and all that? Hina? Don't look at me like that. We're friends, right? Hito? It was.
You called for me and so I appeared.
Hey.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Man, I'm...
Yes! My beautiful scissors!
Oh no! Oh god. No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. That's one for the Twitter books right there. Shit Kyoko says. That's what it is. Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Well then, let's begin.
Chills, chills, kills!
Maximum sorrow. Wow.
that's fine.
This is seriously the final trial?
How strange.
Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know?
Unbelievable. Today,
Alright.
I'm feeling...
Stop talking.
Yeah, really. Stop talking. What?
You guys...
Piece of shit. Stop fucking around. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared.
In the name of my family.
Your family, dude. Oh my god, Hina, I can't take that look from you, man. Nobody made eye contact, nobody said a word, they just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey.
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
However,
But you know why that is, don't you?
however, so
Ready to win, right? You tell us, so happy. Glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. I'm out of here. Nice knowing you guys. What? I can't run away. It's like a Final Fantasy battle. You can't run away. It's just... On steady legs. Man. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper, just like the Madonna song. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper oceans, 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 oceans and oceans. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. And then I woke up and I was Pooh from Earthbound. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site? We're gonna watch ourselves? Good lord. The always exciting final boss battle? And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Chills, chills, kills!
Oh man. Yes, I would like to save. Good lord. So there you go. That's everything. We got it. 9.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
What's that, man?
So listen up! If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the exciting,
Oh, it feels
super
good.
heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
I'd love to see that.
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
One question, what is it?
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person? Don't bother. I already know the answer.
Hero, where is this coming from?
You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it.
That, well, okay, whatever. Oh my god, so I guess I don't need this. I had my list here of like gifts to give to people.
You guys
Guess I
have
didn't
all
need
been
it.
working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have
What?
evidence of my own.
What's going on, you guys?
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What?
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How could the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
All three of them think that everyone around them is their enemy. Okay, so he must have given everyone a picture in which they were the only one missing. Okay.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you?
No, no.
I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves
What?
Wait,
This doesn't make any sense.
We're
How
gonna
could the
need
three
to.
of us each have that kind of...
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong, baby. 16 minutes.
It's
Oh,
not
that's-
just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You two?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it.
Yeah. Isn't that strange?
But that can't be right. Because in my picture,
What?
see? I'm the only one not in it.
Look at Sakura back there, man. How Hifumi's running? There's no way he's actually running. Nope. I can't believe it. Damn, look at Sayaka's boobs in that. With Chihiro over there. Kyoko sitting on the ground next to Hiro. That's weird. How's he making all these pictures? Oh my god. I figured as much, in which case...
Hero, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Yeah, let's see
Okay,
it.
but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
I know. Oh my gosh. This one too. It's just like I thought. Wow, and I'm in it. Damn, I look good in a shirt and tie. Holy crap, look at me. This one's a lot similar to actually the one that I had. Look at look at Leon over there. Just sticking his tongue out. He's so funny. But that's weird. The Bondo's asleep. Yeah. Alright, we get the idea.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
Uh-oh.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other.
Yep.
The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
You are not in any position to be raising your arms in my face. You know? Proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos, and that person is the ones who got the photos.
I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person,
The person who received it. You got it. Jeez.
So,
but why?
in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
Mm-hmm.
In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
I love that Hina's eating donuts in that picture.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Yeah, let's see it, man. Oh my god, look at these hotties. Whoa, no, 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 go back, go back, go back, go back, go back.
Each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Yeah, I guess so.
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
Ah. What are you thinking?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Everybody looks happy.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Ah. Man, Sakura with the fish over there. Okay, now we get a chance to look at this. Celeste, you don't want to come take a swim with us? Chihiro, be careful out there in the pool, you know. Too easy for someone to rub up against you there and like Hifumi up in the air. That's great. It's Mondo standing there like he's scared to jump in. Leon splashing Junko, that's cute. Is that Kyoko with a ponytail? That's surprisingly not. Anyway, whatever. Okay, so alright, so ugh. Hina's picture. Hiro's picture. And mine. Something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something... Oh?
Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh.
No!
Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
Yeah.
So you think they're fake? No, no, no. I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
There's no way.
I mean, I believe him. That's what was...
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
Did Toko get a picture? I guess it wouldn't matter. She doesn't remember half of her shit anyway. The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason, some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Dual destinies, y'all. Hangman's Gate. Oh god. Okay. Amnesia. Didn't have to fill in so many letters, but okay.
Now I understand.
I guess. Okay. Oh, we can go with that.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Certainly could.
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Dual Destinies? Yeah, at some point I will. Yep.
Yeah.
I will, LP.
We all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
Oh god, is there? Oh man. Well, yeah, there is, because we have the DVDs. Oh my god, look at all these bullets! But it's the DVDs, though, right?
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia?
Boom.
Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
So the
That must be
idea
it.
that we all lost our memories.
Is totally stupid, obviously.
Okay.
You're
got this.
saying we all got
Spontaneous? Since when did this turn into...
I promise you, ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
Bam!
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. Just wait till you get a load of this. We're all gonna have to go to the room to watch it, though.
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
We got TVs in here,
You're
so we
showing
don't.
something
We
indecent,
can watch
are
it.
you?
Dude. No, you would love that, wouldn't you?
No, it's nothing like that.
Well, maybe it is.
It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
Investigations 2 after
When you
investigations.
say
I don't really know.
all of
Probably.
us,
I might.
You mean...
I mean all of us, including you.
Yup.
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself.
Here we go.
The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
Yep. That look of shock. It's like,
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't
I don't
have
know.
any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
that we are.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Okay.
Something else?
You
There's a
said
lot to
the
think
DVD
about here.
contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right?
Sure.
What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually,
Not in this case.
we all said we could.
Man, this is so freaking good. Like, it's explaining everything, you know? This is like the
I
anti-lost,
heard
man.
myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Man.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know, girlfriend, but you know what? You did too. So don't even look at me
I
with
don't
that.
know. I don't remember a thing.
Nobody does.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Well, back before you knew that it was a slaughterhouse, you may have said
Insane or
something.
not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
Oh, God.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
What?
I know it sounds absurd.
Best
but
whatever.
If it's
Whatever.
the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then we really...
Yep. You all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie. You figured that part out too, huh?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
Exactly.
But how could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come. That hardly matters right now.
More importantly, why?
If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
He's got a point.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
Which indeed is
You mean the motive you came up
monumental
with
piece of the
to
puzzle.
try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
well, yeah, I mean, it would have made it easier for us to kill each other because we thought we didn't know each other. If we thought that we were all friends, that would.
It sure does. But that part's still a secret.
Gotcha.
Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Damn it.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
Yeah, I suppose. So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. Okay. Am I going? Is it really one of us? Oh, jeez. Alright then.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably 1,000,000 miles away.
Nope.
Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
Because of the control room. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, gotcha.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it.
In the bathroom. The bathroom.
What does make me so...
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably 1,000,000 miles away.
Bazam.
No, that's wrong.
That's horrible. The armory, the bakery, the armory, the bakery. I haven't said that
There's
one in a
no
while, geez.
question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
Boy, this debate is hard.
How do you know? Did you find
I'm guessing
some
you're being
evidence or
sarcastic.
something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma.
Yup.
The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time.
They're using it, controlling right now.
So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
Oh, but it can't be one of us because we're all in here with him.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
Okay.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume
Well,
it
yeah.
can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here?
Sort of, I guess.
It's not me. I'm not the mastermind.
Well, it's not me.
I blame Makoto.
What? Why me?
Because she's...
It's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Go away.
Aw, nuts! You got me!
What?
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Let's...
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing.
Yeah, did you see that Chicago Cubs game last
We
week?
haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Nope.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
That wound. The other wounds. The other wounds that she already had, right?
I got
From like a few days ago.
all of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Yeah, and it's full of shit. Uh-huh.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make any sense because...
Oh, yeah, I know.
Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh?
Nope.
How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means... You know...
Ah, well, shoot. Mm.
She denied me. Before I could even say anything. Come on. I mean, you think I'm
She's about to sneeze.
not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
Wow. Oh my god. Make my argument.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Oh my
Are you
gosh.
You
I think
didn't
that's the one I
deny
needed to
this
hit.
whimsy.
Judging by,
You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry. There wasn't anything cute about it.
I think I'm way cuter. Oh! Go, Makoto. Well, look at what was written about her, and that should become clear.
Mukuro was the ultimate
You know, I don't think I need to look at this, but just to make sure. Yeah, right. There we go. She didn't have a single scar or wound. It was the other body that did. Well, that's blatantly a contradiction,
She
then.
must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Wait,
Are
can
you
I try it again?
finished?
No. Oh, I ran out.
Those wounds in battle.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Like the white noise is
No.
everyone else talking in the background, not
didn't
Makoto.
suffer those wounds
Oh.
in battle.
Maybe. Yeah.
The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
She was just that good, man.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
This.
Anyway,
Wow.
so we can
Anyway,
ensure
he
that
says.
Mukuro suffered all those wounds after all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence.
With confidence.
The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Ugh. God.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's
Long
exactly
enough.
what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
What was that? Oh God, this?
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant.
Yeah.
If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her.
Oh crap.
So who was it that attacked you?
I didn't even think about that. Jeez. Well, apparently the person who really did kill her would have been... Mukuro, the headmaster. Oh, probably the mastermind.
I got it! The one who attacked me was the
True
true
mastermind.
mastermind.
Okay. We're okay.
When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
Oh, what are you up to?
Let's start off with a nice, easy question.
Okay.
Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
I don't know, man. Okay, whatever you say. Oh?
You never
Wait a minute, what is that? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were okay.
So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh, shoot.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps
the tattoo.
left foot? Or
Oh,
could it
they just
be
gave it to me.
The hips.
The hips? Really? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
You never saw their face, right?
It's
So
one of
you
these.
can't have. I'm telling you now, you're wrong. There's another part of the. Oh? Is it
The
the.
right or the left hand? Maybe the right foot.
Or perhaps. Or could it be. The hip?
The
You never
hips.
saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Ikusaba! Oh my god, you sound weird, slow down. Oh man.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo.
Sure enough.
So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
The hips don't lie. The hips don't lie.
Junko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah. We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
That's what I'm worried about.
Uh-oh, no snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Show me what?
She's gonna have a Triforce on the back of her hand.
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Before anyone can... Oh, what is she about to do here? Oh, no. Oh my gosh.
Your hands!
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Man. I just want to, like, reach up and run my hands through that. Anyway.
My scars should suffice as proof.
Well.
Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
Nope.
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
Man.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of you.
Shut up.
Sorry, did I say...
Nope.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet.
Not yet.
Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true.
That's too bad.
All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Oh, here it comes.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
Not quite.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden
Stash
the whole
her
time,
somewhere?
could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
Oh, I don't know.
To hide a body here. To just store it somewhere?
Nah. Oh, well. The biolab.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Yup.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue.
That's right.
So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Preserved. Jeez.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And
Yeah.
I have no doubt that that's exactly what
Yeah,
happened.
because of the tarp.
In fact, I have proof.
The tarp! Bring it. Oh, bring it. So bring it. Please let me. Thank you.
I got it!
I got it!
What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is... the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was
right.
checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Sure does.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Because...
Makoto's
I'm good.
nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
Oh, thanks, dude. Thank you so much.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab.
It sure enough does, Hoss.
In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
Yeah.
That's just a wild guess.
Oh, damn. We got you on the ropes there, buddy, don't we?
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence.
Take the typewriter.
I was simply explaining what I think happened. But
There
you
you go.
seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Oh! Ho, 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 ho. Must have hit pretty close to the mark to get you all riled up like that, huh, kid?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key
Yep.
to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room.
Oh, here we go, baby.
Talking about unmasking the mastermind?
Yes. We are.
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
Yep.
La la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Okay. What are we talking
By the
about?
way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What?
What?
One thing.
What do you think? I'm talking about your family. Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
Wow, that kind of hurt my jaw.
So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
If they're okay in the alternate reality, I'll be taking my chances with that. Thank you very much.
Why are you bringing that up now?
Because poops were the fraud.
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family?
God.
Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
I don't know. Why don't we find
Stop
out?
talking about that.
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
I guess. Okay. Can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. Ain't that the truth? Wait, what is this? Oh crap! Oh crap! It's one of these.
Are you sure
Okay,
about this? That's
No,
impossible!
lock on, lock on. What are you doing?
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! 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 I'm not
Biolab
listening.
secret, yeah. Ah! Biolab lights! Go for it. Oh my god, I have to do it again. I haven't failed. What am I doing? I reload, reload, you silly.
Are you sure about this?
Okay, 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 thank god.
I'm not listening!
Yes, Biolab lights. What are you doing?
This should prove it.
Yeah, that should prove it. Oh. Dude. Every time I see that, I get so like stressed out. Like, oh no, to do this.
Talking about is the lights.
The lights, man, the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there.
A giant refrigerator, man.
That's where everyone who's died is stored.
999. I want to play that. I need to play that.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
A blue light, yes.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means
Blue
there's a
light
body
is
in
on,
that
that
slot.
means there's a body.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in. And there were only 9.
Yup.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
I got your bite-sized version right here, but I already ate it, so too bad. Number of lights that should be on is 10.
I got it!
10.
10 of the lights
10.
should have been on.
Do 999 on
Any
stream?
other
Yeah,
number
someday,
is
maybe.
incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
I also gotta do that ghost trick game or
That's
whatever
simple.
that is.
Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
Yep. Psycha's 1. Leon's 2. Junko, those 2. Junko, I know. Leon with a wide face, the squall face is 3. Oh, I need to be... Chihiro! Chihiro! God damn it. Mondo was 5. Taco was 6, and Hifumi was 7. Celeste was 8. Sakura! No! And then this one. Out for a walk. Bitch. 10
That's
people in all.
right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious.
Ghost trick.
But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
Well, how stupid is that?
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
Sort of.
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And
Yeah.
yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
Dun dun dun.
That's true. Then why doesn't the body count match?
Because zombies.
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies.
Damn.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
Same person was killed twice.
I got it! What about if the same person was killed twice?
Sucks to be them then.
Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Ooh.
Murdered and murdered again?
Oh, even for you, that's pretty
If
devastating,
that's the
isn't it?
case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
No, it is what happened. Firm.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course.
No,
Before
actually.
she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
Ah, okay. So you're saying
That's why the
Mukuro as
body
in
had
what
to
the
be
body we
stored in
saw.
the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
exactly.
No, that's crazy
I mean,
talk. She
what-
was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious! Because
it will.
Junko's totally delusional!
Totally delusional. You're one to talk, dude. You're one to talk. This again.
Who
Wait,
is
is
this
that-
someone else that
What's this one?
Mukuro was killed
Let's
as?
just listen.
Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki? Mondo Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu... whatever? Or maybe Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Alright. Well, gotcha.
Who is this? Was it
Junko Enoshima?
Leon Chihiro?
Leon, Chihiro, Mondo, Kiyotaka, Hifumi, Celestia, whatever.
No, there's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Ooh!
Gummy?
No. There's no way anyone was murdered.
That was pretty... Oh, man. That was good. That was good on their part, I must say.
Junko, wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
All that time ago, too, man.
Well, remember what happened to her?
No, I do, but I don't want to.
She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered...
And the similarities match?
I'm afraid so.
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
So let me see if I have this straight.
Those boots, though.
Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be the same
It's really
Oh,
true?
sorry, Makoto. I didn't mean to
Mukuro
cut you
and
off there.
Junko are the same person?
I don't think so. If there are 16 students, there's two possibilities here. Either Mikuro is the 16th student and she's still alive, or those two are the same person and we still don't know who the 16th student is.
Wait, so then... What does it all mean?
The thing is, if Mikuro's still alive, I guess she would have to be the mastermind then. Which seems almost too easy for the 16th student to be the mastermind. I don't know, it seems like cliche.
It means
But I don't
that
know,
there
it
haven't
could
been
be.
10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think those two things I suggested were both like the same thing.
And that's the
My
true
head's gonna
identity of the
explode here, you know
mastermind?
what?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive.
She's doing science and she is
She
still
took
alive.
Junko's body
Ew!
and made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Well... Mukuro is a ghost. Yeah, no kidding. Oh my god, look at all this. For gross fatal injury, Monokuma to file number
The
5.
body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Well, for that to be true, that couldn't have been her body we found in the garden. Is that really possible?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
It wasn't. Whoa! Drop it. Drop it right there. Drop the mic while you're at it.
The body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records.
That's true.
Right, Kyoko?
Crap.
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds.
5'7",
Her
right?
vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Huh. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Are we saying that we saw her die though? Where are you? Maybe the person we saw die was the other chick? Or,
Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
damn. Well,
Are you sure about that?
second chance at a good fap, I guess.
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation. But we
Bazam.
saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes.
Yeah, that's the part that bothers me. What?
If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Yeah. Are you sure about that hashtag? I was to mention it. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. She was gone.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
Damn.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud.
I'm afraid so.
Too bad, too bad.
Too bad
This
indeed.
case hasn't been decided just yet. Oh? You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Well, you sure as hell haven't, obviously.
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
No. No truth. I mean, the truth, no matter how disparate it may be, can't give up hope no matter how disparate the truth may be.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way?
I intend to knock it down and make sure it doesn't get up again, because I'm never going to let it down.
Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Okay, this is getting really weird.
The opposite direction?
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
Well. I mean, I guess. Maybe. What are we doing? Oh, okay, cool. One of these. These are easy. RPC. Replica. Replaced. Replaced. I think it's replaced. Oh man, I missed it. Oh, there you are. Out of the way, R.
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
I suppose that could work.
Switched places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why
But
the
the
body's
hair,
height
dude.
and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but
Not really, me either, but whatever.
that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
I suppose the hair could be a
You're
wig.
saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
There must have been a whole big agreement there or something.
Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Stop time, maybe. She could concentrate with the space bar.
There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
We switched to the moment of death. We switched after death. We switched to the beginning. Beginning of what? Like the whole school year? Oh, God. That has to be it.
I got it.
I mean, they didn't actually ninja
Two of
switch.
them
No.
may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Sure.
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So you're saying the Junko we first met
Was Mikuro Isaba. Or
was
Isaba.
actually Mukuro all along?
That's messed up. I saw somebody cosplaying her, actually, at a con, and I remember thinking, why would you cosplay somebody who dies in the second episode? And I mean, I guess that's not a reason not to cosplay somebody, but
We'd already
it did
met
seem
her?
weird.
I had like a normal conversation with her.
Really?
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was.
What is a normal conversation? I've never had one of those. I'm just kidding.
So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we
stolen her
never
handbook?
would have known the difference.
Maybe? I don't know.
That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Junko equals Jesus.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right?
Yeah.
Junko never had
Oh.
any tattoo like that, did she?
I guess not.
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that.
Foundation, what would you know about
If she
Foundation?
did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished.
That's possible.
Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's
There was
body.
that too, of course. Man.
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
And she was pissed off about us making comments about it, I guess.
But if she really did use foundation,
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro.
No doubt.
So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad
suppose.
for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Uh-oh.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro,
That would make sense.
the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
Ooh, okay. Are you sure about... Oh, boy.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean,
He's
afraid?
bluffing or something.
Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair.
That's a flush.
So fear is an alien concept.
I guess
to me.
fear made him poop in the throne. Yeah, the throne. See, I can think of jokes too. Oh
And
my
why
God.
haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
Well... Shoot. He can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter. Because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity. And not just once, but twice. 3 times a lady. The first time... Oh, good lord. Gross, man. The first time was during our latest investigation. Hang on. What is this? Ooh, oh, that picture is so cute. I want to look at it, but I can't do that. Oh my god. Oh man. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. But couldn't hate lead to anger? And anger lead to suffering? And suffering lead to fear? I don't get it. Oh, sorry. Just doing a little Plinkett imitation there. Oh yeah, because he interrupted me when I was watching the DVD.
I got it! While I
Suck
was in
on
the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
That's right. You turned off the power, didn't you? And why would you want to do that? Unless you had something to cover up.
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that
Was
is
to
because
protect.
you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
Then that would have been a problem now, wouldn't it?
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
Nope. There was another one. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay.
What do you
It's weird to
want?
be doing this against Monokuma.
What do you want? Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up. That's impossible.
Oh, final strike, baby.
That's
Oh,
impossible.
whoa. No, 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 no! The group photo! Bam! Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha! I think I... Oh, I was too slow, I was too slow. Oh, yes. Are you gonna use Nego time on me? Not now. Not now.
Impossible!
This should prove it.
This should prove it. I almost had 100 there for a second. Damn,
The
dude.
video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo. I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we'd gotten. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
Yeah, we have to get back to this eventually.
About them?
Boom. Wait a minute, which one did I say? Well, I guess...
I got it!
Okay, you threw me up there for a second.
The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face.
Yep. I didn't want to say anything at first, but... Well, I guess I did say it with that one, because it's...
It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet.
Snap, snap.
With all that in
I'm digging
mind,
your ears, Tim.
there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko.
Look out.
Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Uh-oh. What you gonna say about that? Xanadu?
I believe
Really? Wow.
everything Makoto said is true.
Oh my god.
Junko
I
and
can't believe that was
Mukuro
actually a
switched
thing.
places before we
I
met
knew it was
either
a
of
little
them.
weird, but...
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is
There you
still
go.
alive.
Yep.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing
That's
game.
insane. Oh my god.
She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Objection!
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait! Hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it.
Nope.
There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything. Right now.
What? What are we doing? Oh, the comic book thing. Yes. Of course. Okay. Wait a minute. Where does this start and where does it end here? Okay. So everyone's here and we're all getting to know each other, I guess. Oh my gosh. How many? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12 in all. Okay. How many things have we got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Okay. Shouldn't be too bad. What was the identity of the ultimate fashionista who I met in the main hall? Okay, that would be, that would be you. And then, oh my god. But then it turns out, oh wait, it's not really you. Okay, so then... So there's actually one taking it out, she was putting it in. Originally. Anyway, let's just... Okay, so then she puts on the mask. Comes to my room. Actually, mastermind attacked me with something. What was it? Oh, the knife. Duh. She reaches it up above her head, but then who was it that stopped them? That was Kyoko. Boom. After the surprise attack failed, the mastermind fled my room. Maybe he's running away here. It's either one could be him running away. I don't know. Her, I should say, actually. So then I wake up and I see Kyoko for some reason, but they don't show that part because whatever. Then, what did the mastermind do with the mask after they took it off? They put it on the... Yeah. I got it. I can't move the mouse. Why can't I... Oh, where? Like, I couldn't move the mouse for a second there, so then they put it on the body. What was the condition of the dead body when I first found it in the garden? It was... My god. I can't move the cursor. There we go. And then when Toko went to pull the mask off, it blew up. Meanwhile, somebody's watching over here. Oops. And it blew her way back like crazy. And meanwhile, you're just watching. And then the body was totally charred.
The killer
We'll try
is
that, I guess.
You!
Three
We met
groups
the
of
ultimate
5.
fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place.
Ah.
And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh.
But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima.
Oh my gosh. I knew it's like she killed
Her
herself.
body was kept in a bio,
But not really.
which had been converted into a morgue. Until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Shing.
So she put on a mask and then attacked me.
Put on her gas mask all up in here. I know some of the images are pretty brutal.
After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room.
Dun dun dun.
Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same.
One and the same.
She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Dun dun dun. Boom. Oh, poor Toko, man.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence.
Gotta keep butter refrigerated. Yep.
She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning.
That's right.
This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma.
Ouch.
The real Junko and Oshima.
Yeah! Let
That's
the curtains
whole
fall where
story
they may.
behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
He's just upset because there's nobody to
finally
punish.
revealed yourself.
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Oh my god.
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
Look at Hero over there. He's just like, ah.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
What? What's going on here? What the fuck?
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
What the fuck? What is that voice? I don't believe this. Man.
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even
I'm not seeing this right now.
We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking.
Wait, is that my cursor on her? No. Like,
Have you made your choice? Will you serve?
she's got
under
like a
us?
little symbol. No thanks.
Oh, did you think I was being serious?
What
Sorry.
is this?
I was just messing with you.
You've got some of the strangest contour. Wow, what did you do to your hair?
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
Well, this is the mastermind. We're not done here? Wow, guys. Alright. Don't be right back. Dear God. Oops, oh, I left the music playing at the same time as Proton Man's theme. Sorry about that. Oh, no filter. Oh my God. This is the mastermind. She's the real Junko.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free.
Yeah, you have.
Having to
Totally.
play Monokuma all the time, day after day.
But
It
wasn't
was
someone
like
playing
I was stuck in
him?
purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Yeah, you do.
Face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I heard that. Don't think I didn't. Let me see what's going on here. I'm gonna catch that in a second here. Unseen Telvani has just donated $13.37, the least donation, of course. Let me check and see if you left a message. You said, I haven't seen all your streams of this game, nor am I familiar with the game at all, so watching all the images and dialogue go by out of context just feels like a really odd acid trip. Trust me, dude, it's... Wow. Also, Objo Gaming has subscribed at some point, 25 minutes ago. Thank you, and welcome to the party. Also, get flushed on.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
Nope. Oh, well, depends on how much I actually remember. The first day in the main hall? Are you sure? Uh-oh, did I screw up? Well, Junko had already switched with Mukuro by then, right?
Shoot!
Oh, okay. I guess I did just impair. Oh, wow. Okay, I do remember seeing it. Then it must have been before arriving at school.
That's
Oops.
right. It was before I ever came to this school.
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
seeing
yeah.
the
The
magazine
magazine cover, of course. She was like the...
You were
Yeah.
on it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
You're scary.
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
Photoshop. Jeez. With like computers and junk. Oh my god.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. When
Now I
you
understand why someone was cosplaying her.
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
Yeah.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist.
Man.
Not even if they're
Oddly
twins.
poetic. That Cheshire Green, I know it, man. Jeez.
Twins!
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So
Well, you
basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
Shoot.
The older sister, tough and proud, that was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute, that was...
Me! Junko fucking Anashima!
Oh, damn, okay, wow. That's like, that moment right there. Whew.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Whoa. Man, and I thought Toko's voice acting got awesome.
She's a totally different person now.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself.
What? What did you do?
If you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
This girl's got a potty mouth on her, I can tell you that. Damn. Despair! I know it.
If she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
Holy crap.
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
What? Wait.
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that.
Yeah.
But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family. Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment.
Oh my gosh. That's... Oh my gosh.
So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with.
Sure.
Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the three atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
Atrociously voluptuous.
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society.
I can see that.
Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause.
Oh my god.
She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
Can't be your only reason, can it?
Yeah.
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
Oh, God.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring.
Is this even the same voice actor all of a sudden?
So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal, just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Yeah, maybe.
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right.
Well.
There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
Yeah.
You talk like that. You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
How does that not deserve a flush?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar?
Twilight Linkables just subscribed. Welcome to the party, dude. What's up? Let me make sure you didn't, like... Okay, cool.
Jeez, misunderstanding.
Get flushed on, by the way.
Scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope.
Yeah, I figured that
I felt
part out.
despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything.
Oh.
We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret. So you just
Okie dokie.
murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
God, this is so...
That's not true at all.
Uh-oh. Here comes the,
We were twins. How could I not be sad?
You have been mushroomized 4 times. 4 times! Do you realize that even one mushroom... Well, actually, 4 mushrooms wouldn't mess up your controls at all, would they? Okay.
That's why it gets me so excited.
Oh.
Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands. That
Yeah.
act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that.
It's like hanging by your feet from a tree upside down, but then somehow turning back right side up again when you realize that you didn't want to do that.
Super, 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 super despair.
Super.
It just feels so good.
What
Gotcha.
the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair.
That...
After
Wow.
all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness.
Junko is becoming the Fresh Prince with that spinning. I tell ya.
I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew
Well.
you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
You're saying I don't
Nuts,
compare to
yeah.
some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
You're...
No. I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
You could not have timed that Banjo-Kazooie music more perfectly. Let's actually... So Junko is Kefka. Where's the light of judgment, says Donkey Kong 75M. Also donated $1. Thank you so much, dude.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Damn
Aye.
straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries, and then we'll have our victory.
NCS Happy Cohito.
I can't wait.
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
Yeah! Where's my family?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
I doubt it.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
So you mean, the memories that were stolen from us, and what they must be related to. Founding of Hope's Peak Academy. The motives. Monokuma came up with. Oh, the motives as in, like, oh, wow. I suppose we could take a moment to look. Kefka Palazzo donated $5 and said, I still say she has nothing on me. I not only destroyed the hopes of humanity, but also all of the planets as well. Wow. Sorry, dude, I think that was Sephiroth that did that, but yeah, you were pretty bad too, though, Kefka. I don't have so much time here. Oh, the memories that were stolen from us. This, you know, has to do anything with Hope's Peak Academy, the founding. That's, you know. Class trials, I think almost by process of elimination, it has to be this.
I got it!
Oh.
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
Seemed most
So
likely.
you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important.
Yeah, well, there was like the money,
It was stupid of me to even
and then the
ask.
things from our past.
I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question.
Okay.
Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Mm-hmm.
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
It was like, oh yeah. Was for
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you
Junko's
presented us
Bizarre
with
Adventure.
at that point was human connections.
yep.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships.
Yep.
For example, your family.
She sounds like
For example,
somebody.
your friends.
I forget who that is.
I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill.
Yeah, we did. Ding, ding, ding.
But still, what a cruel thing to do.
Yeah, I
You're the
know.
one that did it.
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay, time for the next
Oh
question.
no. Well, now we're getting scary.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Yeah, that's right. It was, a strong heart. Oh! Yeah, maybe I should have thought about it more. I was thinking, well, it's Chihiro, right?
Shoot!
Yeah. Second where the motor scene was. Boo. So the past.
I got it!
Yeah, okay.
It was our past, right?
Oh, because everybody. Oh, yeah, dude.
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was...
Yeah, I was thinking more like strong heart, as in, like, because he kept saying strong, 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 weak, 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 or something.
Embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo
Should have thought of
did
it
what
as,
he
like,
did
motive for
was to
everybody
protect
across the
his
board.
secret.
That would have made. That's how I should have been thinking of it, but I wasn't, apparently.
How long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
That was money. Yeah. Popularity, new outlook, or greed.
I got it!
Shoot!
It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Oh, damn. Seek and destroy, baby. Tetris.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
These spoilers are out of control.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Well, that was tricky because... man. It was like all three of those, actually. Well, actually, it was more like betrayal because, like, she turned against
I got it.
Monokuma.
In her case,
But it was her
it was
secret.
betrayal.
Precisely. You see,
Oh, Mushroom Head's back.
once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards.
Yeah, sure enough.
Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
Good.
But what's the point?
So I win.
What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
Fried mushroom heads, yeah!
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist
Oh
in
my
this
god.
world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Damn.
Despair?
Uh-oh.
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
Oh man, well,
How
it's
much
kind of
longer
true.
is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
Oh,
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories.
uh-oh.
What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind much.
Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
But that's cool though, because it's not.
How could taking
This
away
ain't
someone's memories give them hope?
Because your memories are who you are.
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which
Well.
means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
If you remember the end of the world, then maybe, I don't know.
A most troubling thought, isn't it?
Yeah,
But it's
it is.
not enough. I want more distress, more despair.
Well, you ain't gonna get it.
I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Oh,
Really? Then
All right.
hurry up and tell us.
yeah, give us the
Okie
hint.
dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Let's see it. Let's see it. There are fields. Endless fields. Where people are no longer born. They are grown. Okay.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
Far beyond
something
the
really did
castle
happen out there.
walls.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there?
Not really.
I wanna see
Oceans.
too.
Oceans.
See
Oceans.
your faces sink into despair.
I see a lot of things I'd like to sink into myself.
Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Oceans as far as the eye can see. What? What the fuck is this? Oh wow. What is... Oh god. He's taken over the world. And we were just talking about, you know, clowns and everything. I think I need to find my own Hope's Peak Academy here pretty soon. Just as long as they have internet. So I can keep streaming from there.
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
The pyramids.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
Well,
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it. That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you.
ooh, how long has it been like that?
If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class trial.
What?